Jerry Nadler said today that the conduct of the administration is such that he cannot rule out impeachment or anything else. Do you agree with that assessment?
Well, let me just say this. The letter that came from the White House yesterday was completely outrageous. When they are saying, unless you have a legislative purpose, you cannot ask any questions. You cannot investigate unless you have a legislative purpose. But one of the purposes of that the Constitution spells out for investigation is impeachment. And so you can say, and the courts would respect if you said, we need this information to carry out our oversight responsibilities, and among them is impeachment. It doesn't mean you're going on an impeachment path, but it means if you had the information, you might. So it isn't about impeachment, it's about impeachment as a purpose, a constitutional purpose for and justifying constitutionally and court-wise a path.
And is that an argument you're prepared to make before the courts, to say to the courts, we may impeach, therefore this is what we need?
Well, no, we hope we don't have to do that. We hope that they would respect their oath of office and respect the separation of powers, and that they would respond to requests for information that might be ratcheted up to subpoenas for information. But but just to say that what that letter came from the White House was a joke beneath the dignity of the presidency of the United States in defiance of our Constitution, shame on them. Nothing is off the table. So an inherent contempt, you send the subpoena, they don't honor it, then you hold them in contempt. And if they do not comply, then you can fine them. And then you can hold them accountable for the money that you fine them. So for people who work in the federal government or in the administration who now are having to hire lawyers, who's paying for that? The Republican National Committee, the president says. Well, that's interesting. Is that even legal? I don't know. It doesn't seem to bother them whether it is or not. But you can fine them and then hold them accountable if they don't pay the fines. First we ask, then we subpoena friendly, then we subpoena otherwise, and then we see what we get. So let's not leapfrog over what we think should be the path that should be taken. But I only say to you, whether it's using impeachment among other purposes for investigations, or whether it's using fines as an incentive for people to earlier on supply the information, it's a possibility.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.